Okay, so we're back, and I just realized there isn't any. You guys can't actually hear my voice in the first video, so my bad. Um, hope the mic's on this time. Okay, I sound like a. mm, Um, yeah, no, that was a completely stupid mistake. But okay, so I'm here trying out Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2, which is on Android with restored content. I actually played the release version on console and didn't even know it was possible to play on Android, which I think is pretty cool to have a full-fledged game. And this is one of my favorite games. It's just really well written and really well thought out. Like the developers put a lot of effort into it, so I'm gonna take my time slow and try to show you everything about it, and hopefully give you some good content from the game. And yeah, hopefully not embarrass myself. So here we go. If you saw my last video, I'm sorry for the lack of sorry, or maybe you're grateful for the lack of my lack of a voiceover there. And so we're gonna make it um we're gonna make it the communication blister, but we can actually try and equip the stealth field generator. I don't think I have anything in stealth, but this is like still the beginning area, so I think we might be okay. How do I activate stealth? Mm, mm, aggressive. Where's stealth? Mm, yeah, I can't use it. Don't have anything in stealth, so it's gonna be useless. Never mind. If you have some parts in stealth, you can just sneak past all the robots and um make it to the terminal and just wipe them all out. But I think we can just take out a few of them and and make it to the terminal and hit the button. I'm gonna activate force speed. Come on, let's go. Die. Haven't taken a hit. Combat in this game isn't difficult at all. Only like the later areas. There's gonna be a few that are administration computer. Okay. Found a security officer's override switch. Do you wish? Yes. Auto droids are activated and prisoner cells are now open. Let's go. Also, that little feat just makes exploration a lot faster. Like the passive, force powers in the for the when you select your force powers, they make combat just a breeze. Like you don't really have to worry. You get additional hits, additional defense, and just like steamroll your enemies. Let's see what it looks as if some recent modifications have been made to this unit's vocabulary. Check checklist receipt commands. Looks as if their mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and any non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have likely wiped out everyone and everything in the facility. Someone messed with them to start mining the workers instead of rocks, and start mining any droids that aren't part of their aren't mining droids. Switch mining protocol to defend organics. Don't really need help wiping out the other droids there. I mean, I just wiped out 4 of them without taking damage, so I'm just gonna scavenge for spare components. Detonate droid with a non. Well, let's go. I'm just gonna loot everything before I go into the prisoner cell and speak to the prisoner. Was that the only one I missed? Yeah. Didn't even need the override switch, but...
Beyond this door, someone lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Since he was in the prison, he got spared.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
This facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
There's a bounty on captured Jedi. Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago.
Crap. Sorry. Got a call. Need to figure out how to edit it out. Crap. I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian.
Crap, I didn't mean to. Joined them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Hey, where have you been? Tell me what happened between Revan and Malak.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Caravan to unite the Sith against the Republic. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic. So these choices, like, you can kind of, if you don't have a save from the first game, you can kind of pick which ending you get right here. I would let to believe, yeah.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
I had my
Look,
pressure for you.
no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
I don't know, this facility seems abandoned.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are, look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Persuade, tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this self-security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
One thing first, the patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
How would he? He's been locked up.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
I trust you, and if we work together, we might be able to get out of this mess. I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I'll cut you down without a second thought.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go. Just stay ahead of me and don't make any sudden moves. He's not exactly who he says to be.
All right, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey,
What's wrong?
this system's been severed from the main hub after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system. It's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here, trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
So we're cut off. Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
So it's pretty much just a phone. Phone to a dead station. Check administration logs. Okay.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Yes, it is.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be its voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
So the protocol droid was around all the other droids.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Return to main functions. Let's try and reach someone. Dormitories. No one. Hangar Bay 25. There's a series of... As you access Hangar Bay 25, there's a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there's a utility droid on the other end. Is anyone there? Can you read me? 23M4. Are you operational? How does my character understand beeping? We're trapped in an administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? I guess that means no. This is some other way out of here besides the turbo lifts. We're playing ST3M4 again. The guy we just rescued, like, from the prison, he he has it he has it out for, like, this little droid for some reason. Do I have any equipment? Let me see. I don't have the flamethrower I found in the... Don't think we can open it. I didn't see that we needed explosives. Just said that. Repair kit. Some upgrades and some components. That's our ship. The only way off this place. Elevator. Emergency door is magnetically sealed and no amount of security or explosives will open it. You'll need to override it from my council. Sometimes I miss little chat bubbles because I'm busy paying attention to something else, so... My bad. Something here. No lootables over there. Yeah, I really... There's a few, like, concepts that George Lucas had for Star Wars that they haven't put in films. I don't think so, at least yet. At least not yet. Like, Avalon the Mother, like this ultimate evil that, like, can take over people's minds from, like, really great distances and just causes chaos without people ever knowing it's her. I think that'd be pretty cool if they made a movie, like a properly well-made movie out of it, but yeah, they just won't use it. I heard not a lot of the original fans like the new sequels. Several parts have been removed from this council and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems, sorry. Despite the sabotage, however, the council's basic functionality was intended to be restored quickly by replacing the missing parts. How many parts do I have? I don't have any. Replace the missing parts. Honestly, the droid stunning gun is just tears him apart. Is there a difficulty setting? Gameplay normal. I'm just gonna put it on difficult. I don't think we'll have problems. Parts. Sonic mining detonator. Okay, more grenades. Let's go. That does more than enough damage to overkill them. Come on, let's go. Found another upgrade for a workbench. But and yeah, they also have like intergalactic. George Lucas had this like other concept for like more another like a really big Star Wars war. Like I can't remember the name of the exact species, but it's like intergalactic species. Like just enters the Star Wars galaxy and they just they're so evil that like the Force doesn't recognize them, but they have like their own thing. and I think they worship. I can't remember exactly what, but like they just start killing everybody, Sith and Jedi alike, and there's such a there's such a galactic threat that all groups like that had originally had like beef with each other, they decide to, I think, eventually work together to just unite against them and try and yeah, try and defend their galaxy against them. Progress to Depot survey. Droid ion striker. Okay, good. Purged the fuel lines, and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs, and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep the explosives on me so I can keep them in a secure hold in the hangar. Okay, so I have explosives now. Come on, let's go. Broken droid. 2 parts. Damn it. I should have read that. But yeah, there's like a few cool concepts that like I feel like that were wasted and weren't really properly used. Like the whole Star Wars galaxy facing such a big threat that like they have to unite together to decide their differences sounds pretty neat to me. Now we're gonna fight shielded ones. Not really gonna make any difference. Like we're still gonna shred them. It's just I don't know. Maybe theatrics. Like maybe if you're playing. See, doesn't make any difference at all. Okay, I kind of saved that guy, but I'm still dead. And like this game isn't really known for like its difficult combat spikes or anything. It's just more like explore around and try to get a feel for like the world, the atmosphere, and stuff like that. Okay, let's repair the hangar control terminal. Paragus hangar control system diagnostic functionality restored. Okay. I don't have any spikes access. Run diagnostic on damaged systems. All emergency subsystems are rerouted. Fuel depot terminal. Access to the Paragus emergency subsystems have been rerouted to a fuel depot computer terminal, and the connecting circuits have been burned out with a mining laser, permitting remote access. So someone wants open blast doors to hangar 25, 1 spike. Open blast doors to fuel depot, 1 spike. I don't have any spikes, so access hangar logs. Access docking takeoff procedures. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charge transmitted from Paragus in order to navigate the asteroid field surrounding the mining colony. Without it, any vessel entering or leaving Paragus is in danger of being destroyed in the asteroid field. Transmit to asteroid orbital drift charge still. Ebenhog Navic computer. Yes, please. Download error. Access denied. Evan, got on. I knew it was gonna. That sounded way too easy. Access still. Okay, let's see.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
And we got explosives.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it
Thank you
spaceworthy.
for the link.
Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Access remote camera controls. Finger 25. Main cargo hold. Security check RCFD status. RC appears to have been destroyed many days ago. Its motivator still holds a charge, however, and at risk of destroying the containers next to it, could be overloaded by remote. Attempt to overload the RCFD's motivator by remote. I got it open though. Decontamination area. Return to access comm systems. Communication systems damage inoperative. Run diagnostic on damaged systems. Diagnostic running. Signal unit destroyed. Comm system from hangar inoperative. It looks as if the communication system was purposely burned out with a mining laser. Even if you had the parts, you don't think you could contact the administration label from this computer. Okay, I think we've done everything. How do we open this one again? Maybe I could have opened that from the other side with one of the mines I had, couldn't I? Let's see. Fuel depot. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, gotta make it to fuel depot somehow. Yeah, and guess we're heading back. hope I'm not making... Okay, so... Okay, I'm actually a little bit lost. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Gotta find that trick. Mm. Mm. Is there anything in here? Or that I didn't blow up? Gotta find something to... Okay, so I repaired the terminal and it needs a override switch to open that. The fuel depot. Okay, let's see. Dang, sorry about that. Okay, so I guess I didn't realize I had computer spikes. Frick, my bad. Come on, let's go. Yeah, you guys... Go ahead and ask me for that stupid mistake. And I think this is where we fight the Mark II droids. Not yet, no. Okay, got some armor. Deflection mark. No, it's a shield. Shield for droids. Okay. Not really gonna have to use it though. Doesn't seem to be helping the other droids. Now we got it. Okay. Sorry that took so long. My bad. I guess I'm a little nervous about actually making a YouTube channel. Containment field. Gonna have to deactivate that for later. The containment field blocks access to the fuel lines. Can't read that fast. Fuel control console. Access remote cameras, fuel line sensors. The fuel line deposits fuel into docked starships. Since no ships are currently docked at Paraga's facility, it's sealed. There appears to be some sort of metal case lying inside the fuel pipe, but you can't make it out. Maintenance level. And entrance to the droid maintenance area. The droid maintenance area has been sealed by the emergency lockdown. However, new programming has been introduced to keep it from opening, even if lockdown is cancelled. There's no way to shut down a field that you can see from this terminal. That means anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off from the hangar bay. Return to call-up system log. Within the past day, a series of explosions within the Paraga's mining facility has enacted an emergency lockdown. Someone has sliced into the fuel depot computers and created a phantom fuel leak. sealing off the area with force fields containing the blast. It looks as if someone has been using lockdown to systematically isolate sections of the facility. Call up emergency system schematics. Emergency system schematics status deactivated. Open emergency hatch to Paragus administration on Paragus administration level. Emergency hatch administration level opening. Done. Return to log out. So whoever's been sabotaging the stations got T3M4.
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not?
Give him
Well,
a
I'm
limit.
beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
Emergency hatch is open.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it, but it's strange he didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Maybe, but that's the only way out, and it's better I risk my life than yours. A Jedi's life is sacrificed. Besides, someone's got to say we're skinned. If it's dangerous in those tunnels, then you're the one going, not me.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. Be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Got it. See you soon. Your concern is noted. I'll be going now. Sounds like something I'd say.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
You have received the comm link. Party members or others may use to contact you to help you or provide information. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, and if you can, leave a comment. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, folks.